Hello and welcome back to another MotoGP 24 video, and today we are going to be having a look at the adaptive AI, one of the biggest new features of this game. And from what I hear, the best way to get it to work is to do a few races and train it up. So this is why I've decided to do this video now, having a play about with them, see how they get on, instead of just going straight into career mode, because my hope is that I'll train them and then I'll be able to get straight into career mode and the AI should be at a decent level. So that's the plan for today. It gives me the chance to do some races on some different bikes as well. Now, if you want to know my first impressions of this game, do go check out the video that I did earlier today on my first impressions. Or if you want to watch some gameplay without me talking over it, there is a pure gameplay video with Marc Marquez at Catalunya. So I'll leave links to both of those in the description below if you want to go check those out. So I think today we're going to be probably riding Moto2 and Moto3 in this video, just to try out some different bikes. Of course the liveries aren't done, but that's just what it is when the game first comes out, unfortunately, these days. So just to confirm, I have actually got the adaptive difficulty on. So I had it set to 90% I think in my last video, just like the first race I ever did with the pure gameplay, so that I was somewhat competitive. But I really want to see what the adaptive AI is like. Will it adjust to how I ride? Will it adjust to my pace? How long does it take to do? How long do the races need to be? All these questions that obviously we haven't had answered because no one's really had that much time with the game yet, so it will be pretty interesting to get into it. But I think what I'll do, I'll start off, I'll probably do a race in Moto3, maybe do a race in Moto2, and then maybe do one in MotoGP and kind of get an idea of where the AI are, because I'm expecting them to start off quite slow and then sort of slowly build up. That's the impression that I've got anyway. So I think I'm going to go Scott Ogden on the MLav racing bike, and in terms of track, I'm not too sure which one to try out. I suppose the first one that could be good to try out actually might be Misano, because generally they're quite poor at this circuit. If I actually know, I won't do this one now then. I'll do this one a bit later on and get an impression of how they are. I'll pick a different track. Maybe Aragon, a track where they are quite strong in the past, or they have been quite strong in the past. Obviously nice to see it back on the official calendar for this year. So without any further ado, we'll get into this race at Aragon and see what the AI are like. So here we are then, down on the grid, starting from the back, because I just want to see how these AI are off the start. Obviously, with this new adaptive difficulty, are they going to be really slow? Are they going to be really fast? I'm expecting them to be a bit slow to begin with, but we will see, and I'm sure they will improve over the course of the race. And I just want to see if you can carve your way through the pack with them. Of course, it's only like my third time on the game, so not going to be that great. First time on the Moto3 bikes as well, so do bear that in mind as I actually try and make my way through. But either way, we are going to get this race started, see what the AI are like right from the back of the grid then here. The lights are on, waiting for them to get here for this Aragon GP. They're holding for a while, lights out, away we go. Holgado, that is 23rd position. Not sure what that's all about. Seems a bit strange. And down towards the first corner there, they do seem quite slow as we're stuck on the outside. We had a bit of contact with one of the KTMs, although to be honest, I'm not sure if it's a Tech 3 or an IO bike. And yeah, they are horrendously slow out of turn 1, so we're already up into P13 there. Who's that in front of us? Ryusai Yamanaka, as we're trying around the outside of him through the collar checker corner. We've done it. Has been MotoGP stewards popping up. Farioli going off the track there, apparently. We're between the two Aspar bikes. Obviously, Gasgas still at the moment in the game because the liveries haven't been updated. But of course, we'll be CF Moto. Forassato Munoz getting track limits warnings as well. So we try got the inside of Joe Kelso. I think I just got a track limits warning. I did indeed, and I suppose fair enough. So we go now up into 7th place. Up next is Ortona, then there's Nepa and Helper Keras in front of him. Is that Buastre in the podium positions? It is. So Forassato in 2nd place, Buastre in 3rd. So Honda Team Asia having one hell of a ride today. Not least, we go and Helper Keras. You can see at the moment, straight out the box, they are pretty slow. We almost actually hit Buastre at the back there through the Marc Marquez corner. And we've actually got back on the gas. And I'm going to probably pass him again. I'm probably going to get a warning for that because we had a little bit of contact with Stefano Nepa. Although seemingly not. Tatsuki Suzuki leading the race at the moment. Forassato in 2nd. So not sure what's going on with the AI performance here. It seems a bit strange. From the little bits of experimenting I have done so far in some of the races, or just going into quick races, I have seen that the AI performance has been a bit all over the place. I remember Augusto Fernandez was on the front row in a MotoGP race I did at one point. Wow, that was almost a high side, which is pretty impressive on a Moto3 bike, isn't it? But it does seem like the two leaders so far are a bit quicker than the rest of the pack. Forassato going for the lead though. It's going to overtake Suzuki down towards the last corner. He does it pretty clean pass actually for the AI. Generally they kind of struggle at that. They just run each other at the back. And where am I going? Where am I going? It's completely blew that. That surely got me track limits warning. Probably not actually, because I went so far off the track they thought I lost time, but I definitely gained time on the AI there. That's for sure. Whoa. Again, almost high, so it definitely feels like the bikes have more power this year, 100%. I did get told, actually, in the comments of my my first impressions video, something I didn't realise at the time, I guess it must have been sort of said in the preview run-up to the game, that the power mode doesn't affect the fuel at all this year. It only affects the tyre wear, so it's just more powerful bike, so that could be what it is, because I'm running a Power 3 at the moment, so that could be why the bike's a bit more aggressive. But for a Moto 3 bike, definitely feels like it's got a lot of power. David Alonso, track limits warning, same with Rueda as well. No, sorry, not Rueda, it was Jacob Rolston, wasn't it? I just saw the R and just thought it was Rueda, and then thought, Rueda's name's not spelled like that. Then realised it's Rolston, but of course Rolston, I'm used to seeing red next to him instead of orange, because of course in real life the Tech 3 team is now the Gas team. Suzuki and Furusato, definitely quicker than the rest of AI. I mean, you can see already, in the space of a lap, they've gone from completely holding me up in that corner to pretty much mashing me, a bit slower. Now, in fairness, the AI are always slow on lap 1, so I'm not going to say that's all down to the AI sort of adaptive system, but you can see already they definitely are pick up the pace compared to that opening lap. Now, I don't know whether they actually do learn throughout a race or whether it is between races, so I could be talking absolute rubbish, but you can see clearly they have actually got quicker, whether it's to do with that or not. We're 2.5 seconds out in front of Nepa behind Suzuki. He's going to try and do the same pass that Furusato did on him on the previous lap. Is that another trial limits warning for Farielli? Farielli's got to be getting towards a long lap. I'm sure I've saw that name pop up a fair few times now, and I've done the same. Oh, there's a crash! There's a crash! Suzuki's fell off. Not sure what's happened there, but Suzuki's gone down. I've still not made the last corner yet, and this time I definitely lost time to Furusato. So Furusato, pretty commanding lead there, and he actually was half a second quicker than me on that lap overall. Another track limits warning for Farielli. Great. I know it's a long lap penalty. Yeah, well, there you go. It's about right. Under investigation, Suzuki and Holgado. Suzuki and Zarachuza. He must have just rejoined in front of everybody. No way, Farielli got another track limits warning. What is going on? Okay, well, I finally made the last corner. You can see I'm under by a lot, but you can see Furusato did a 58.9. He was over a second quicker than me on that lap. He's absolutely checked out. He's just gone. I think Nepa's catching me slightly, but not by that much. So Furusato, now he's out front. I did notice that actually in the video I did do earlier on today, the pure gameplay with Marc Marquez, that Martin had got like 3 seconds up the road. So it seems like once they get out front, they just sort of disappear. I forget what I said about Nepa not catching me. He's on my back wheel now. See, Furusato to have 5 seconds up the road, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the pace difference between the early laps and the final laps is so many seconds. I mean, it is showing you they are learning, they are speeding up. And obviously I'm not saying that they should be so slow that I can win. Obviously that's the idea, is that they are difficult. But just seems like Furusato's just really got on with it. Same with Nepa. Everybody else behind is getting constant track limits warnings and collision warnings and stuff. Sounds like a Moto 3 race, actually, to be fair. So they've nailed that one, and Nepa overtakes me. So down to 3rd place we go. Can we try and get Stefano back? Then we've got a pretty good run on him, actually. We nailed that corner pretty well. Into the 2-minute mark for me then. 58.2 for Furusato. So again, he beats his lap time by another good half second. And retake our 2nd position, although I feel like we're not going to have it for much longer. And Nepa is just much faster, but we only have to defend for this final lap, and he's already got the run on me. He's already coming past. It's not, there's nothing I can do. He's through. Nepa takes 2nd position, and to be honest, I'll probably be looking to hang on to the podium because Ortola's not that far behind, and at the rate they've been quicker than me the last few laps, he could actually catch that up. Ortola's coming. He's only 4 tenths behind. He's gained on me and Nepa quite a lot. I've just got to make sure I don't bottle this last corner, and we should have this 3rd place. Oh, Nepa made a mistake. He hit the curb on the inside. This could be a chance for us to get the run to the line. Come on, get the slipstream. We might get him here. We might get him. Where is the line? No, it's there, isn't it? So not quite getting Nepa, but there you go. 3rd place in our first race against the adaptive AI. I mean, that's crazy. Look how much faster Furusato was than the next person. He was 8 tenths clear of Ivan Ortola in 4th place. Colin Via did a 58.4. I'd be a bit hesitant to read any further down, really, because they would have simulated a decent part of the last lap. But wow, that was... It definitely worked. They definitely improved pace over the race. Obviously, on the first couple of laps, or the first lap, sorry, they would just really start, I think, partially because they're just on the first lap anyway. But those further laps after that, 100%, they were 100% quicker. So there you go. Then that has shown that they improved a little bit. So I don't think we're able to do it in the next one, but we will go to Moto 2 now. give that one a go and see how the AI are behaving in that class. So here we are then in Moto 2, and I have actually decided to go with Misano. I know I said before that I wasn't going to go with Misano. Well, for the first race, I didn't want to go for Misano, but I thought I'd go for Misano now because I saw how quick they actually were in that previous race, and I want to get an idea of how good they are at this circuit, because of course, Misano, they're always terrible at this track. I don't know why, especially since it's an Italian circuit. You think the Italian guys would really get it right, but they do seem very, very slow for some reason. I actually can't change my tyres. I'm pressing Y to go to quick edit, so it looks like I'm going to be stuck on the softs, so I guess we'll have to see how we do. Started in 26th out of 30 because I didn't change the starting grid positions. We are in front of a few AI, but I think we'll struggle to get through the pack like we did in the last race. Notice that Iagora and... oh, there's a new photo there. There's finally a new photo in the pits on the monitor. It's been like 2017 Jerez since like literally MotoGP 18. Here we are, they're waiting for the lights to go out here. Lights out, away we go. That's obviously not the point of the video, but I did notice that and had to mention it. But I was going to say that the empty helmets guys actually haven't got liveries. They are just black speed-ups. So I actually got ahead of the game there because I... Oh, okay. Well, if you wanted to know if the AI still hit you at the back, they certainly do. Said it Aegis has completely wiped me out. I'm literally actually going to just keep going for a second to see if he gets a penalty for that. Because he should do. It's the only reason why I want to keep going. I will restart the race, obviously, other than that. And did he get a penalty? Yes, he did. He got a long lap, so fair enough. Fair enough. That actually does work quite well. Because again, another feature I'm pretty interested in is that AI penalty system. Now, I hope that wouldn't have affected them, me riding slightly slowly there. I didn't actually think about that until I've just done it. But either way, the lights are on, waiting for them to go out. Lights out and away we go. Hopefully this time, there's a better start. Aegis has got past us. I think he got past us last time as well, actually, but he still hit with the back. I'm going to be a bit tentative into turn 1 then because of that. So we go through here. Again, the Moto 2 bikes sounding very different. Contact. Again, the AI still seems to just throw it to the corners. I mean, there's always going to be contact towards the back of the pack. I've got, well, I'm under investigation, so is Diogo Moreira, and, wow, okay, I've just completely hit my teammate. I'm probably going to get a long lap penalty for that one. I would imagine Rivera and Dixon having contact. Probably maybe just get a warning because I didn't actually hit him out of the way. I got a warning for something. I'm under investigation again for Ajit Suzaki. Please don't give me a penalty. But even still, we're up to P20 and there's only a few corners, so yep, that's is that 2 warnings now? Oh, Baltus, sit up, please. So again, they still don't seem to really want to pick the bike up. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. It was okay to lean in there, but they still seem like they'd rather hit you than pick up the bike, which has been a major problem for a long time. I mean, don't get me wrong, MotoGP 19 was a game where they really liked to pick up the bike, and they did it way too much, but I have found that in all the games since, they pretty much just lay the bike on you regardless of the situation, even if you level them. Lopez, track limits warning from the race lead, so that's interesting. And I'm definitely going to get one. Yeah, I was going to say, surely I'll get one there, and that's probably another one. So, showing my lack of ability at the game. We overtook our Cobra as well in that, so that should definitely be a drop position penalty, I would have thought, but I'm not going to complain too much because I am the benefactor. I think we are being slightly hampered by the fact that we have the soft tyre only here at Misano, because the front tyre is getting really, really hot at every corner. But can we get past Barry Baltus this time? Down towards the first corner. Up the inside we go. We're going to hit Zonta, not quite, but we've ran wide. We've kept it on the circuit though. Baltus hangs it back through. Pretty realistic, to be fair. That's a very realistic pass through Misano. But like I said, not getting to the pack nearly as easily this time because we're still down in 17th place. Only past 10 AI so far, and up the inside. About as we go. Yep. It's Zonta. Right. That's going to be another warning, isn't it? I mean, I can't complain because I did mess up. I was trying to outbrake Baltus, got sucked in and hit Zonta. Apparently, that actually wasn't a warning, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Does seem a little bit inconsistent. That's why I'm hitting the AI, guys, by the way. Just testing out the penalty system. It's not a lack of skill. It's purely for science. Purely for science. Bit of a pack here, though. I think this is Philip Salach at the front of this pack holding everybody up, so be interested to see how that goes. Iagora, fastest lap of the race, 35.7. What are we in comparison to that? 37.7. Wow. Okay, we're 2 seconds lap slower than Iagora at the moment. That is pretty alarming. It's only day 1 of the game, I guess. That's going to be another warning, isn't it? It seems like they're more harsh on lap... Oh, okay, no, this time it is going to pop. No, that's RT gas, so... Not too sure. It seems like they're definitely harsher on lap 1. Wow, okay, fair play. Fair play, Bo. Lent it right on me. We're back at the inside. Bo's going to hang it around the outside. We might get the run on him down the straight. Try and get the cut back. Yes, we do. Proper race in there. To be fair, quite intelligent by an AI. So, there you go. Maybe they are a little bit better. So far, I am having a lot of fun with them. Must be said. Although, they do still seem to break quite early. Which, to be fair, I'm not going to complain about too much. Because it means I actually get the chance to overtake them. Not exactly good on the brakes. At the inside we go. Oh, a couple of riders. At the inside of Chandra. Okay, we've just nerfed on Chu out the way. Sorry, Dennis. Philip Salach ahead of us. Once we pass Salach, though, pretty big gap. Another track limits warning for Alonso Lopez. And we go past Salach into Covone. They're probably the scariest corner of the entire MotoGP calendar. And we make a position. Oh, don't get a warning. Okay, I did that time. I'm only one away from a long lap now, so definitely got to be careful. Front tyre is cooked as well, by the way. Absolutely gone. 5 seconds to Aaron Canet in front, so yeah, I don't think we're catching him today. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was almost a crash through Quercher there. And Chantra comes through, because Chantra was obviously being held up by that pack as well, and he finally found his way through. I probably assisted, because actually Salah just dropped back really far. Chantra cutting the corner a little bit there. Don't know if he just kept it in the limits, though. Also, Lopez, another one. That's every lap he's got one there. He's going to get a penalty next time, I would have thought. So now being attacked by Ramirez. Ramirez is coming at us. We're going to try and hang it up the inside of him. Keep the gas on. Can we try and beat him down to the last corner? Up the inside we go. Oh, we've just completely pushed him out. Well, not really pushed him. We didn't really leave him much room. But he's got around the outside of us. Can we try and outbrake him into turn one? That's the question. Around the outside we go. He's going to try and hang it in there on the American racing bike. He's still going to try and hang it in there. Can we just sort of cut him off? Yes, we can. We're going to have to really compromise our run through the Varad to the Parco. We have got it, so back up into 12th for now. I must say, so far, this race has been pretty pleasant. Whoa, that was as close as you want to a crash there. Well, the AI, to be honest, I've been the one causing the contact, which is a rarity with the AI, must be said. Oh, I've bottled it. I've got off. So that's 21st. Basically, I just got in too hot. I couldn't stop the bike. I ended up losing the front, trying not to go off the track. So there you go. Easily done, to be fair. And I'm going to probably go off again here. Yeah, oh, that's a track limits warning, so that's going to be a long lap penalty, isn't it? It is indeed. So this race has ended pretty poorly, it must be said. But it's down to the front tyre, honestly. It is 100% down to the front tyre. It's so... It's getting so hot here. I'd definitely got a medium tyre if I had it available, but the only one I could use was the soft, unfortunately, which I guess is the real life allocation. So this time, nowhere near the podium that we got in Moto 3. It's going to be 21st place at the AI's worst track. Well, Iagora wins the race, although you wouldn't know it was him if it didn't say next to him, because, well, it's just generic rider. I mean, I guess you've got the Kushitani leathers, but that's about it. He's not even got an MT helmet in real life, so I don't know why he's got one in the game, but there you go then. That is my first look at the adaptive AI. Apologies if the riding wasn't the best, but again, still trying to get up to speed with the game, but honestly, quite impressed so far. They do seem to scope out a little bit, so I don't know if that's what it is with the adaptive. Maybe it's more that the top riders are like 120 and the lower riders are more like your 80-90%, something like that, or it maybe just scales between you. So that does make it more realistic, in fairness, to an extent. Obviously, there are big gaps, but maybe they do grow a little bit too big. I mean, you see there's 5 seconds to separate the top 10. They're all pretty close. In fact, actually, there's 1.6 separate the top 5. Then literally 6 tenths of a second there, if you can't count it as well. Separated 6th to 10th, and then there's a gap of 7 seconds back to Chantra, 2 more back to Ramirez. Obviously, I was in that gap, so it was probably part of the reason why. But there you go. We've actually still beat Senna Aegis, Alex Screech, and Xavi Artigas, even with the long lap. You can see our fastest lap is actually quicker than theirs. But there you go then, like I said, that's the first look at the adaptive AI. Does seem like a good feature so far, but we'll have to see once I finally get into career mode, which I probably will do after this now that I've trained them a little bit, and just see how I get on there. Doesn't look like we're going to do very well, though. Maybe Moto 3. We didn't do too bad in the Moto 3 race. Maybe we can try and fluke something, but I guess we will have to see. But I hope you guys did enjoy that one. If you are new to the channel, please do like the video and subscribe, because it really helps me out. And of course, it's a win-win for both of us as you get some more MotoGP 24 game content in your subscription feed. But I hope you do enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you'll stay safe, and I shall see you in the next one.